Hi, my name is Stephen Showstark, and I'd like to share my story with you today. Susan, my wife and partner of 21 years, was diagnosed with a terminal brain tumor on November 25th, 2012. I was not able to be by her side during the last few months of her life due to the greed of her family members. Now I'm fighting to prevent this abuse from harming additional families in the future, and I need your help. My 21 years with Susan were truly a blessing. Our relationship blossomed to include my daughter and 3 children from Susan's previous marriages. Our blended family laughed together, cried together, and endured the many heartaches and joys of family life. Susan, my daughter, and her children were the love of my life and the focus of my world. After Susan was diagnosed, she underwent 3 brain cancer surgeries over the time span of 12 months. I stopped my work and researched both cures and doctors around the world that could help Susan. I was a surgical operating room technician in Boston and a medical photographer, and I knew that it was important to be an advocate in the business of medicine to help her. The morning of her suture removal after her 3rd surgery, she was taken out of the hospital by a member of her family without me knowing and was placed in a facility. From that moment on, I was prohibited from seeing her. These same family members later divorced her from me without my consent in another county, 31 days, yes, 31 days after Susan was taken, and yes, 66 days after the 3rd surgery. The divorce hearing had I repeat, no medical testimony, and I was not present, an act that failed to demonstrate judicial integrity to its fullest. Susan appeared with a nurse in a wheelchair in the Miami courtroom. She was not answering questions coherently, and she appeared in court after she had had a medical episode the day before, causing her to be paralyzed. The divorce took my rights away and prohibited me from ever seeing her again or being by her side when she passed away. You may ask yourself, why would her family do this during such a difficult, stressful time? Well, the divorce also gave my wife's children the entire inheritance of her will. They robbed me of the last few months of my wife's life to make a profit off her death. The Gainesville attorney representing my wife sent an exploitation letter to my attorney saying that if I dropped my appeals, she would find a way to have me be able to be with my wife and hold her hand in hospice. This letter absolutely confirms to me that her family members were exploiting and using Susan for financial gain. I did not have the opportunity to comfort my lifelong partner as she took her last breaths. I did not have the chance to tell her how much I love her. I did not have the chance to say goodbye. Because of this, I've decided to fight injustices like this under Florida's judicial system. I would like to advocate for the creation of a department that is responsible for monitoring judicial integrity. This department will be held accountable for the manner in which judges conduct themselves. You will be able to contact this department with complaints of a particular judge or even lawyer, and the department will then raise an investigation as to their conduct. The department will also employ a regulatory force to monitor judges during trials. Just like a business may send in a consumer advocate to monitor the employee's behaviors, this department will monitor the behaviors of the judiciary system to encourage lawful behavior, specifically monitoring the inconsistencies of the judiciary. I in no way believe that the capricious judge or lack of judicial curiosity of a lawyer is the rule, but rather the exception. However, for all of us, it is necessary to adopt some way to report this and right an unjust situation should it ever arise in your life. Any donations to this cause will be extremely appreciated, and so will your public support. Any money donated will be used to pay lawyers' fees and other expenses that come along with this kind of legal campaign. I in no way, I repeat, no way wish to profit from your donations, but will use the money to fight these injustices from occurring in the future. This type of inconsistency by lawyers and family members and judges must be stopped. Please join me in my efforts to bring an end to the abuse of people from the lawyers and judges of the family courts. Many people have been abused by opportunistic members of this group. Together we can stop them. To learn more about my fight and campaign or to sign a petition, please visit my website, www.showstarksupport.wordpress.com. That's showstarksupport.wordpress.com. Thank you.